micro influencer kind of like a full-time job. This is everything I got this week. And you might be like, girl, why are you complaining? But like, I have to film each and every single one of them. Cause like, I have to put on my cute outfit, I have to put on my makeup,
I come to you from the bed of my truck to deliver some bad news. I am selling my Pennsylvania cottage. But not only that, I am also selling my house in...
How is that bad news for me? Hey, hold up. How the fuck is that bad news for me? Bad news for me, you've got cancer. We just did some damage in Chanel. We just did some damage in Gucci. Gotta be for real. I say the same thing when I'm going grocery shopping. We did some damage when I buy some cheese and some fruit. And then guess what? I can't get petrol for the week. If I want to have heating, if I want to have electric, guess I'm starving next week. And that's the damage we do. The damage we do is to my mental health. Now guys, influencers, they're driving me fucking crazy. And I've come to learn that influencers are that one tier. And then the next thing is micro influencers that think they are Drake. They think they are Ariana Grande. They think that they are entitled to the world, everything to them, free product, free everything. Whilst me and you struggle. Elon Musk just became a trillionaire and I have become a depressed-illionaire. a depressed illionaire. Yeah, the only thing that I'm rich in is trauma and mental health issues. So yeah, we're gonna look at some influencers continuing to be out of touch and delusional. So grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get right into it. We both know, if you know, you know. We gotta start off strong with Michaela.
So I may have blacked the fuck out in Chanel yesterday. Like, not an exaggeration, I bought 11 things. Okay, this bag.
I hate to pause it this quick, but she blacked out in Chanel. Girl, I wish I had that problem. I black out when I'm at the grocery store and the person telling me how much I owe, miss, that would be $100, please. I black out. I start to get dizzy. You know the anxiety rings where it rings in your ear? I start to get dizzy, $100. And then I start to look at what I just bought. I've only got a couple of items. What? I black out there. I wish I could black out in that bougie ass store.
It is so fucking heavy. The new collection was just so good. I was out of control. So let's do a haul because you guys said you wanted one. The new collection is simply immaculate. Chanel has not seen a collection this iconic in a minute. This is my favorite purchase of the day. This is the new Chanel 25 in the most beautiful animal print pattern. Literally one of the coolest bags I now own. This is incredibly difficult to get, so I feel very lucky to have it. I went into that Chanel thinking I'm lucky if I get one animal print bag. I did not expect to leave with the two hottest animal print bags to get in this collection, okay? This is the classic flap in the animal print. Oh my gosh. I could not believe they had this. Chanel is doing a lot more with less structured bags. So this style has me in a choke hold. First of all, this color for fall, this color with my hair, the size, flexible. Like, it's squishy, it's really comfortable on the arm, and
Now what depresses me, what actually keeps me up at night is that bag. One bag is how much I was making as a waitress yearly salary. That one bag could clear the student debt that I have. It's different tax brackets for real, because let me just count my change. 1 penny, 2 penny, 3 penny. Ooh, I can get some cheese today. I don't have to eat like a seagull picking off shit from the floor. Guys, let's be for real. As Poories, we have to eat like we're seagulls going out like on a trek to the street to find what scraps we can find. That's the reality of how we have to live. And then there are people blacking out in Chanel. Blacking out in Chanel.
What has been your biggest personal splurge?
One time, my fiance, she was studying in the UK and I really wanted to see her. I don't live near a major airport, so like I have to drive 2 hours to an airport to then take a layover to get to places because our airport's so small. One time I was like, screw it. I'm just going to rent a private jet and fly to her because I really want to see her. But if I don't rent a PJ, I literally just can't make it work because a PJ flight's 8 hours, whereas like commercial would be like 19 there and back. It's like so much wasted time. And that was probably like $150,000. I felt so bad, but I was like, I don't know. I just really want to see my fiance, or at the time, my girlfriend.
I have a couple of things to say. Firstly, 150,000 to get some pussy is insane. Let's be for real. He dropped 150,000 because he wanted pussy that night, okay? Now, my situationships, they just dropped me a text. A you up text, that comes for free. And then me, being a sad hoe, replying, I'm awake, as I was mid-sleep, is also free. And that's the difference between me and Mr. Beast. He spends 150,000 on a private jet for pussy. I get a free you up text and I reply like a sad hoe. Secondly, to call it a PJ, to me, PJs means pajamas. He's that rich that a PJ to him, he wouldn't think of PJs. He hears the word PJs like, oh, I could say to him, you want to go get some PJs at Primark, PJs at Walmart. Oh, you mean a private jet? No. No, Mr. Beast, chill the fuck out, okay? What scares me about Mr. Beast and all these rich influencers, they have that look in their eyes that says, I have zero empathy and humanity. It's like, wait, let me try and get my eyes as empty of emotion as I can. I spent 150 and that weren't too much. I just really wanted to see my fiance. I blacked out when I got that PJ. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, even if I was rich, I'm not going to go spend 150 to go get some dick, for example. No. And calling it a PJ is wild. My guy has that much money, like, whoa. This is what blows my brain every time. Like, I can't even imagine how much money there is in the world because all I can see is how much people don't have money. But this is the thing, guys. Does love really have a cost? Does love have a cost? He's rich. He wants to see his fiance. He's in love. Spend that money on that PJ. Spend it. You were going to see her tomorrow anyway. But spend it, Mr. Beast. It don't matter about the CO2, global warming. It don't matter that people are starving. You want to see your fiance. This is real love. And us poories don't get it. We don't understand real love. We get a free you up text. And that's good enough for us. You know real love, Mr. Beast. We don't. Real love don't have a price. Buy the whole fucking world if you have to, Mr. Beast. She wants that world, that song. Got the whole world in his hands. You give that to her because you can afford it.
I come to you from the bed of my truck to deliver some bad news. I am selling my Pennsylvania cottage. But not only that, I am also selling my house in
How is that bad news for me? Hey, hold up. How the fuck is that bad news for me? Bad news for me, you've got cancer. What the fuck? You've been fired and you can't pay rent next month. Your whole family is dead. That's bad news. But I should be upset. This is giving Michaela sit down for the divorce. Sit down because she's had to sell her, second property, third property? You know what? Influencers are dealing with how bad things are right now so different. Me and you, we can't afford groceries. They're having to sell their holiday home. That's a real struggle. Do you know what it's like to have a holiday home in Italy and you've got to sell it and now you've got to go live back in Beverly Hills in a mansion? It don't hit the same. Bad news. Bad news where? What the fuck?
California. For those of you that don't know, I bought my first house in California when I was 18 and bought this house a couple years later when I was 20. I am now 24, so I've lived in 2 places for the past 4 years, flying back and forth.
I am about to be 27 and I don't have a house. Success to me is being able to afford red meat for dinner. Success to me is having money after a month to go out on a Friday night. Girl, if you're having to sell your second and third home, you're good. You're good. People are starving. People are dying, Kim.
For 3 to 4 week periods. I am originally a Pennsylvania girl. My best friends live in New York. My family still lives in Pennsylvania, and I am the only person that lives in California. And as much as I love my home there, every time I leave Pennsylvania, I'm sad. So this last time when I was home, I was scrolling on Zillow for fun and I found my dream house. It is still a historic home. I will never be giving up my colonial charm. I made an offer, they accepted. We're in the inspection phase now, so hopefully everything goes to plan. If it goes through, that means I'm moving my entire life out of 2 houses into 1. I have to move my cats. So this is gonna be a big undertaking, but I'm so excited. I am so excited for you guys to see the new house. You're gonna love it. I'm excited to show.
Are influencers on crack? No, like legit, like are they actually all on crack? Where they sit there and they're like, oh, this would be a good idea to post. People are starving. People ain't got one house, but I got 3 and I'm having to sell 2. Let me post it. Let me hit some crack first. Let me heat the spoon up. Because what in the dystopian Hunger Games is the fuck going on? I don't have one house. I don't own one. She's younger than me. And yeah, I'm all good for young girl success. Yeah. But when you're going to hop on TikTok, rub it in my face, I'm fucking triggered. What in the fuck? People can't afford to feed their kids, man. I would daydream. I fantasize about having my own home, the thought of decorating it, the thought of like having my dog there, you know. I ain't been able to see my dog because I don't have a home right now. She's going to have to move her cat. Girl is struggling. You know, go see a therapist for that depression. That must have caused some depression. Go see a therapist. Do it. Go see the therapist. The fuck? It's giving tone deaf. Go look at what's happening in the world. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. Do you give a fuck? I don't give a fuck.
I don't know how this happened today, but I bought 2 things at Chanel, and I need you guys to tell me that they're cute so I can justify my purchases. We're gonna start with the appetizer.
I don't know how this happened today. How did I spend so much at Chanel? Well, you got your card and you went, contactless, beep, accepted. And then you were like, that's how the fuck it happened.
And then we'll move on to the main course. Hold on, I need a little Diet Coke break. Continuing. So I bought a pair of shoes. I have been wanting these for a while. I'm going on Jazz's bachelorette, so I need a little cute sandal. And I'll wear these all summer, honestly. Are we ready? Oh, that was horrible. These are so cute. I have really ugly feet and really ugly toes, but these...
They are so ugly. I don't know if it's because I'm brokey, but they are so fucking ugly. The fuck?
actually look flattering on my feet. And I love the Chanel loafer that's this exact same style, but I am not a loafer girly. I don't really pull them off well, so I thought this was a great option for me. Now, on to the real star of the show here. Always wrap it so cute. I feel bad messing it up. Okay. I don't have a true white bag, and this one is perfect for me. Let me explain. You guys know I am a self-tanner queen, so me and a white bag do not mix. However, I'm gonna show you. She's so cute. Hold on, I have to undo this. All right, she's absolutely adorable. I love the little pocket. Little charm on the chain. I don't know if you can see, it is coated. It's not like latex, but it's almost a similar material where if you were to get something like self-tanner on the bag, it's very easy to wipe off. I actually think this is the perfect white bag for me. You can wear it kind of crossbody. I don't typically do that, so I will probably wear it as a little shoulder bag. I mean, come on, that is so perfect and so cute. You know?
I've never understood people that need 1,000 shoes, 1,000 bags for every like function outfit. Guess what? I'll be wearing a wedding dress and I've got my Converse from 10 years ago, and I'll be hitting the Demi Lovato. No joke. I'll be hitting the Disney knees. I don't know if you can see that. I'll be hitting the Disney knees. I can wear my Converse. Yeah. I will be in my wedding dress. I will be at my funeral. Touch wood. Not anytime soon. Actually, with how things are going. But I will be in them outfits and I have the same shoes that I wear every day to go do everything. I don't need 1,000 pairs of shoes. And I've always thought, how do these companies stay so rich? It's because of other rich people that want to flex. I mean, yeah. And then things were ugly. It's always the ugliest shit. I've seen poor girls dress nicer than the rich bitches. Because guess what? Money can't buy style. Yeah, I went there.
I'm a hypocrite because I said I would never shop in store at Chanel again, but then they were having a sale. I did buy a couple of things. They actually were really well priced. For Chanel, I mean, none of it's well priced. Anyway, if you don't like these kinds of videos, you can just scroll, but yes, I am in London and it is my birthday month. I'm gonna keep using that, so I did treat myself. All right, first up, I actually wanted these shoes since I was in New Orleans for the Super Bowl, but I could not justify the like over $1,000 that they were. These were on sale for over half off, and they are the perfect summer shoe. Oh my gosh, so cute. They have a little flower and some polka dots. And the other pair of shoes I got, I actually was not expecting to like these, but I really...
They are some crusty, dusty shoes that you can get at any like department store. They got a bit of polka dot and you've paid $500 for that shit. What the fuck? Rich people are dumb. And I'll stand by that shit. Rich people are dumb. They're just bored. They don't know what to do with that money besides help a poor person. They have two options. Help a poor person. Buy Chanel because I'm bored. Fuck that poor person. I'm going to Chanel. They got a sale on. And Girl, me and you could never be friends. I see that the local corner shop is doing a sale. I'm in there. You know, when they do that little booklet and it's got all the sales, I'm flicking through. I ain't reading Vogue magazine. I'm reading the little offers. Ooh, I'm circling what I want. You know, when you would circle what you want for Christmas, that's me with the grocery sale, like newspaper thing. Ooh, fuck a Chanel sale, bitch. We can't be friends.
Really did, especially in the fall. I never know what shoes to wear with pants. And I've really been wanting a pair of loafers for a while. I really loved how simple these were. They looked so good on the foot, and I was actually wearing a trouser and these were poking out. They're super cute, and I like how the Chanel logo is really minimal and not that giant like clasp one. Finally, my big purchase. This is like a designer consignment store, so this was actually also really well priced. Oh, cute. Like imagine this on top of my luggage. Love that it looks like a little chest. I'm actually obsessed with this. Fits so much. It also has a crossbody strap. I'm so happy with everything. Today is my last day in London, and then tomorrow I head over to Paris. If you have
I have a bag that looks just like that and I got it for £10. And even then that's pushing it. That's like, I'm regretting my decision. Should I go through with this? I get the stress level of a heart surgeon when I'm having to spend money. Like they're there like, do we cut this valve? Do we like connect this tissue? The same level as me. Do I spend that £10? Is it worth it? I'm having to evaluate the pros and cons. It's nice. It's like, you know, has many ways that I can use it. Cons, I don't have money and I'm going to regret it. I'm going to look at that bag every night and think I fucking hate you. And I have to think about the depression that follows after when I spend money.
My cat's breakfast with me. Oscar's been obsessed with kangaroo lately, so that's going to be our base. Next is wild caught salmon sashimi, a little bit of octopus, 2 quail eggs, a whole herring, and then we're gonna top it all off with some edible flowers, which he ignores. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna drizzle his bone broth on the side.
Guys, it's getting sad. I'm jealous of a cat. You know what? This is my audition, Becca Bloom. I've said this to you before and you didn't respond to me. I don't blame you. I can cough up a real good verbal. Catch me in the morning, like when I have that deep voice from sleeping. You know when you wake up. You know when you wake up in the morning as a woman and you have that deepest, and then you gotta like, and then your nice girly voice comes back. I cough up a real good verbal, Becca Bloom. I can be the cat, okay? I can sit there and go meow. Meow. I can do that for you. I can purr. I can knead that dough. I can do it all for you, Becca Bloom. Just let me have a plate. Let me have a plate at the table, okay? That cat, he won't live up to expectations. Fuck that cat. Chuck him out in the streets. Show him what it's like to be Garfield. Chuck him out. Let me move in. I'll be the best cat you ever had. Can you imagine a life that we live where cats are eating better than me and you? Like, I hope that everyone watching this has eaten today, but I'm sure there'll be people that actually haven't eaten. One thing that breaks my heart is like mums that have to not eat so that their kids can. And you girls, you deserve the world, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If I was to ever make money off YouTube, any platform, anything, whatever the fuck, I would have to find a way that I can give back to the people I love. And when I say people I love, I mean you guys, my family, whoever the fuck. Because the thought of me being on a PJ, eating kangaroo and feeding my cat caviar, whilst the people that support me are starving, is backward. Let's all pray that when we're reborn, we're a rich person's cat or dog or anything. Butler. Even the butlers eat better than us. You know what? They should. They should.
Let's hack my skincare fridge. Thinking we go from bottom up, starting with toners. These are basically just fancy rice water. This is custom rose water with my dog on it. Next are my moisturizers from least to most heavy. Solid gold facial tool. All of my serums are medical grade except for the salmon sperm. This is prescription tretinoin. Last up is face masks, body lotion, and deodorant. Dun, 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 dun. We have our toners, moisturizers, serums, masks, oils, and lip stuff.
Imagine that fridge has more than my food fridge and my skincare. I was going to say skincare fridge. Bitch, please, you wish. You fucking wish you had a skincare fridge. How the fuck you got a fridge for skincare? My food fridge, wow. It just hit me that I'm having to differentiate between food fridge and skincare fridge. My food fridge is empty as fuck. Her skincare fridge is so full with so much money because as she's putting in the products, all I can see is dollar bills like ching, 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 ching. That could change our lives. Becca Bloom's skincare fridge could change mine and yours life. Let that sink in. If you weren't feeling depressed today, I hope you are now.
I'm in the process of transforming our third floor into our dream resort, and every resort needs a guest suite. So let's go to the third floor. You've seen us create the most dreamy at-home Pilates studio, a beautiful hangout in the loft, and then the most gorgeous tranquil spa to escape to. And today, we're tackling the guest suite. If you know me, you know that I love to host, so much so that I have my very own television show called Hosted by Novella Noor, and it's truly in my DNA. And the way that I want people to feel when they come into this home is that they're welcome and that they can come as they are and that they should stay a while. So I want this guest suite to really give that energy, and I'm excited because we're hosting our very first long-term guest. First things first, we needed a real light. So Seth installed this beautiful light fixture above me, and then secondly, we need a rug. All right, to make this bedding resort ready, I added fresh linens, a crisp white duvet.
Imagine being that rich that you have a spa, a resort, what's next, an airport, a store, the pyramids. How many things do you need in your house? Because with the places that I'm used to living in, it's bedroom, kitchen, living room, all in one room. And then I'm being extorted for the price that I'm having to pay. She has a spa. Girl, my body, my skin has not touched a spa in so long. Oh, man, people don't know how good they got it. Third floor into a resort. And then she has a spa. I just have bedroom, living room, kitchen, bathroom, and they're all tiny rooms. Imagine, you guys, that like the next video you see is me going like, oh, welcome to my 5-star grand resort. And this is just the guest room. Now let me take you to the pyramids. Let me take you to heaven. She got heaven in that place. She has God staying as one of her guests.
And I'm topping it off with a Novella Noor Home authentic tapestry pillow, completing the bed.
Guys, I'm that poor that to me that's just a regular pillow. That's just a regular cushion. I don't see no difference. Like, I'd be getting showed around her house. She's like, this is the Novella Noir pillow. I'm like, so like, is it good for me to lie on? Like,
it came in a pair, and I had sold the first one in one of my first Novella Noor Home curations on my website, and so I'm so happy to have kept this because it's perfect here. I just love when pieces work beautifully together, and this is from my friend Kendall's brand, Olive Atelier, and I cannot get enough of the silhouette, but also these shades, which pair so wonderfully with my Novella Noor Home tapestry pillow. It feels like destiny, so I love it. I love having fresh florals in a guest space, and especially on something as beautiful as this. This nightstand is also from Olive Atelier. It is a part of their Tetbury House collection, and I cannot get enough of the cafe curtain. I love a good cafe curtain moment. I wanted you to feel like you're in Provence, and I think that this gives that vibe. And with a few finishing details, this space is ready to host. While it's not complete, it's a cozy start fit for a resort oasis in the making.
I wanted you to feel like you're in Provence. Girl, people come over to my place, not that I have friends. You want to feel like you're in Italy? I'll make some spaghetti. You want to feel like you're like in Venice? I'll start covering the floor in water. The floor is disappearing in water. Oh, we're in Italy, girl. You want to feel like you're in Greece? Gyros. We're going around the world tonight, sister. I said we wanted to travel, and I'm keeping that promise.
Why is being a micro-influencer kind of like a full-time job? This is everything I got this week. And you might be like, girl, why are you complaining? But like, I have to film each and every single one of them. Because like, I have to put on a cute outfit, I have to put on my makeup, I have to make myself look good, and then their clothes, I have to try on each and every single one of them. And that takes a lot of time. And make a video and edit. That's a lot of work. The editing takes me forever. Like, so grateful. But I'm also like, I'm really lazy.
Girl, if you real life lazy, then you wouldn't last doing a normal 9-to-5 job. Do you realize that you signed up for this? You signed up to be an influencer. Now you're moaning. You're getting the benefits of being an influencer. Girl, you're lazy. Do you think that we want to get out of our bed to go slave away for some company? No, we don't. For the bare minimum, no, we don't. We're still starving, can't live our life, can't go on holidays. No, we don't. But it's like Michaela said, the Queen said it. Imagine being an influencer for a day. Fuck going to work 9 to 5. Fuck being a single man working 3 jobs. Be an influencer, that's the real struggle. None of you bitches understand.
Welcome to Air Kim. Usually planes are like dark with lighter leather. Mine, I had a bathroom put in the front and bathroom in the back. Every seat has its own phone charger. The best, most exciting part of the plane is it's all cashmere. Cashmere ceilings, pillows, headrests.
I genuinely hate what money gets the different tax people. That's bigger than any room I've ever stayed in. I don't even have words for that, guys. I don't even have a joke to make. It's not fair. I just imagine like me on the ground being like, oh, can I have a piece of bread, please? And then they crash the plane into me. And they're like, don't speak.
Let's pack my daughter's lunch. Today she's having medium rare filet mignon, a loaded baked potato topped with a little bit of caviar, some garlic steamed asparagus, organic strawberries, and chocolate covered peanuts for dessert. Let's pack my daughter's lunch.
Now, firstly, if this guy needs a new daughter, I'm about to be 27. I come with emotional baggage. I come with generational trauma. But I'm happy to be a new daughter because I want to eat like that. I want to go to work with packed lunches like that. Like, please. Now, what's funny to me is I can imagine that that kid goes to school and automatically does a trade-off. And he's like, I just want a cheese shrink. I want one of them yogurt tubes. You know, the tubes that come with the yogurt. I want one of them. I want to fuck that up. My fuck-ass dad keeps giving me caviar. Silly cunt. I just want a sandwich. I want a sandwich. A cheese sandwich. I want a yogurt tube and a cookie. And he keeps giving me steak and caviar. Stupid cunt. And then I imagine the other kids looking and being like, fucking little bitch, my mum hates me. Why did my mum have me? I'm poor. She feeds me dino nuggets. I hate my mum.
Pack my daughter's lunch. Today she's having soft shell crab with a fresh mango salsa, cheesy polenta, and some guacamole.
Guys, I want to hate, but that looked fucking delicious and I'm starving. And I'll just go eat my sardines. What I will do, I will eat my sardines, watch that video, and just imagine the taste buds. And then I can be his daughter. Can you, wait. Can you imagine the teacher's face when she turns up to school? What's that little brat got to say? Fucking hate that kid. Miss, I've got lamb shank, I've got beef Wellington, and I've also got salmon spur. What do you say? Teachers don't get paid enough and then a girl shows up with fucking caviar. Oh.
Who knew that crying on the internet about your breakup would lead to so many gifts? Not to mention I got my rent paid for the month. I came home to the most gorgeous bouquet of flowers. Dear Hallie, sending you lots of love and light right now. Hope these brighten your day. You got this. XOXO, Shelby and your friends at Benefit Cosmetics. As Miley Cyrus says, I can buy myself flowers, but now I don't even need to because Benefit Cosmetics sends them to me. I got a call and my doorman was like, Hallie, your cake is here. And I'm like, I didn't order a cake. I'm fucking screaming. The cake just says, you're hot. Breakups suck, but here's something to make your day sweeter. Holidays are for the girls, and we got you. My friend Lay, she's on the Dolce Vita team. I went to Jamaica with her. That's so nice. Finally, my girl Courtney, she posted a story the other day, and she was like, oh my God, I'm at Home Goods, and these are reminding me so much of Hallie. And so my friend Michael saw that.
Who the fuck's rent is $7,000? Secondly, who the fuck paid that? Thirdly, when me and you went through the breakup, depressed, eating ice cream, didn't breathe or move, some people are getting paid for that shit. What the fuck? And why are companies paying £7,000 for her rent? What the fuck? But then they can't go pay for a homeless person to stay somewhere. How does that make sense? How the fuck is someone homeless and an influencer is getting free rent paid for? We've lost the plot. We have lost it. Let's all go take some of that influencer crap. And then maybe we'll understand it. And then maybe everything will start aligning like, oh, it's all making sense. What the fuck? Guys, can you believe that me and you are so broke whilst other people are getting rent paid for? They're on PJs and I'm actually genuinely pissed the fuck off. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Yeah, what the fuck? I love you guys so much. And let's be real, influencers are never going to stop. It's just going to get worse. I will see you guys for the next one. Peace.